Hi everyone, my name's Scott. Welcome to Planes, Trains, Everything, and welcome to Dublin Airport. Today you and I are travelling on EUROWINGS between Dublin and Dusseldorf. I've never travelled on EUROWINGS before and don't know a great deal about them, apart from the fact that they're a low-cost airline, they're based in Dusseldorf, and they're a fully owned subsidiary of Lufthansa. Now, back in my corporate travel days, I used to sell a lot of EUROWINGS, and I never had any feedback, so I guess it's a case of no news is good news. Anyway, yesterday I received an SMS from EUROWINGS, and this is what it said. This was yesterday, remember? Your flight today is heavily booked. Cabin space for hand luggage is limited. Please check in your hand luggage, blah, blah, blah. That was yesterday. I wasn't traveling yesterday. And I'm thinking an entire aircraft full of people received that same SMS and all started to panic thinking, have we booked the wrong date? I panicked, and I'm sure there were other people as well. So we're not off to a good start with EUROWINGS. When we get to Dusseldorf, we're going to go straight to my hotel, which is the Ibis, and then I'm going to show you how I managed to pack so lightly. This is what I'm traveling with for a 6-day trip to Germany. I'm a sneaky one, I am. That's the exact dimensions of Ryanair's hand luggage, and I flew from Glasgow to Dublin this morning. 40 times 20 times 25 centimetres. What could possibly go wrong? Anyway, the last time I was here, I was travelling with Ryanair, and I received an SMS telling me that Dublin Airport was very busy, and therefore I should spend at least 2.5 hours before departure to get through security. So I got there, and the place was like the Mary Celeste. There was not one single customer there. The security staff were standing around chatting, not a single customer. Now I've always arrived, it's been packed. I've just followed the person in front, and we've just formed a kind of a meandering snake through all the tensor barriers. I didn't know where I was so disorganized, I was so disorientated. So anyway, we're going to go in because, let's face it, based on my track record, the actual time required is somewhere between 1 minute and 50 minutes, and let's hope it's not the latter. Right, let's get cracking, and I'll see you when we're airside. That only took 12 minutes. That included a hand swab, a foot swab, a swab of my luggage, and a general route around because he saw something which he didn't like on the x-ray, and I think it was my camcorder batteries. That usually confuses security staff. Right, let's find our gate for our EUROWINGS flight to Dusseldorf. Well guys, we made it to Dusseldorf, and that is one seriously impressive terminal building in there. Really beautiful. Right, we're going to catch the S-Bahn into Dusseldorf. We'll find the Ibis Hotel, we'll check in, and then I will tell you what I think of Eurowings, and I'll also explain to you why I think I'm quite a good packer when it comes to travelling light. See you when we're at the Ibis. Welcome to the Ibis Dusseldorf City Hotel. I'm going to give you a quick guided tour of the room because it will be quick. There's not a great deal to see. One double bed, one wardrobe, one TV, and a rather small bathroom. There's a shower, nice and clean. What more do you need? So what do I think of Eurowings? Surprisingly not too bad. We left Dublin about 40 minutes late. We spent about 15 minutes at the end of the tarmac, allowing one United, one Air Canada and two Aer Lingus flights in before us, but I guess we had to take our turn. We got into Dusseldorf about 25-30 minutes late. These things happen. The airline itself came over very much like Vueling when I tried them recently. They're a low-cost airline as well, but they don't appear like one. And if I can compare them with Ryanair, which is hardcore low cost, it's like advertising everywhere and it's money, 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 money. Eurowings weren't quite like that. The aircraft was a little bit old. I think it was probably a hand-me-down from Lufthansa at some point, because in the armrest there still was a selection of music, which of course wasn't working, but obviously back in the days Lufthansa offered that. The seats were leather, and their luggage allowance, if I compare again with Ryanair's hand luggage allowance is 40 times 20 times 25 centimeters, and Eurowings is 40 times 30 times 25, so it's just a little bit more. So if you can get away with Ryanair, you can definitely get away with Eurowings. I was wondering if they had actually won any awards recently, and I had to do a bit of research last night, and they have won some sort of German Customer Award 2021-2022. Apart from that, they haven't won too much, but like I said, they're not a bad airline. I was actually quite impressed with them. One thing which did strike a chord with me, and I do know that Ryanair allow you to do this as well, you can download their in-flight magazine. Eurowings do that as well, but they will email you a code, put that in, and not only can you download their in-flight magazine, but you can also download a couple of newspapers. You can also download any German newspaper by the looks of it in PDF format. You do have to pay for them, but there are a few which are free, but most of them are in German anyway, which you'd expect. So I was quite impressed with Eurowings. Right, I'm going to tell you how I survived on 6 days here in Germany with just small hand luggage. Right, here we go. Right, first things first, the trousers I wear. Very often I'll bring jeans, but most of the trousers I wear tend to be kind of like these combat ones. They've got the large pockets. It's amazing the amount of stuff you can put in there. I usually put maps in here, something else in there. In my back pocket I always carry this, my lucky paisley bandana. You've got no idea the number of things you can use that for. Today it was wiping sweat off my brow, it was warm. Okay, next is the bum bag, or to my American cousins, a fanny pack. In here I have got one camcorder, one telescopic selfie stick, I've got a GoPro, I've got a mobile phone, I've got my credit cards, and I've also got something which really entertained me when I bought this, and I think it's an absolutely fantastic investment for just £2.50. That, what is that? It holds SD cards and micro SD cards, and you'll never, oh, they popped out, but you'll never lose them as long as they don't pop out. So that is a fantastic little investment, and that goes with me at all times. And this is my baby. Firstly, you can see the strap which I use. It's a Jet Airways strap. Remember Jet Airways? They were a luxury, or I should say a premium airline based in India, and they were having a few financial problems in 2018. When they got to 2019, COVID just killed them off. Well, apparently they have now been resurrected. They've now been given government approval by India to fly again. So in skies near you shortly, you will see Jet Airways coming back with the same logo. I'm glad I held on to that. This is my jacket, waterproof jacket. If you live in Scotland, you never go too far with one of these, because if you don't like the weather, hang around 20 minutes because it will change. If you're waiting for rain, just wait 20 minutes. In one pocket I have a plastic bag with my liquids in it. That's the deodorant, toothpaste and Factor 30. Like I said, I'm from Scotland, so I have to look after myself. The other pocket is free, so if an airline gets a bit stroppy, I can put that on when I'm going through the check-in area. This is the good one. This cost me £13.50, and this bag is the exact dimensions which Ryanair offer you, or allow you, which is 40 by 20 by 25 centimetres. Exactly. And it's amazing what you can cram in this when you've got every single centimetre. I'll show you what I've got. Firstly, day pack. I'll take that with me. Tripod, there's my things I was telling you about, liquids. Soap, and there's a reason why I've got soap, and I'll show you that in a minute. A razor. 5 charged camcorder batteries. A pair of sunglasses. Papers and stuff for COVID. A charger. Now this is just in case the camcorder batteries go flat, I can charge them here. And the best thing about this is, it's an adapter and it's got a European plug on it. So I don't have to take one of these chunky UK plugs and an adapter along. I can use a European one. How smart is that? Right, we've got things which you don't need to know about. That, American Airlines. That's an amenities pack. In here you will find toilet paper. That goes with me at all times, because if you have to go to the toilet, can you guarantee that toilet you go to will have paper? If it doesn't, you're schnoopered. Face wipes, because you'd be amazed at how refreshed you feel after you wipe that. A couple of other things, including charging cables, which I'm going to leave out. And lots of pegs. I'll show you why I've got pegs in a moment. And not one, but 2 of these Euro USB chargers. I'm pretty organised here, I'll tell you. Right, so that's that. We've got, what have we got here? A pair of shorts and a t-shirt, which I'll be wearing in the hotel room. 2 pairs of trousers, some more underpants, a pen, a hat, 1, 2 pairs of socks, 3 pairs of socks, 3 pairs of underpants. What I do, I'll tell you about that in a minute. 3 shirts. I've got that as well. That was given to me by our sales manager at Jet Airways before they went broke. What I normally do is I put my passport in there, and then I put it into the day pack, wherever the day pack is. And the reason why I put it in that is because it's larger, it protects the passport, and it's easy to find when you're fumbling around. Now, this is a good bit. Plastic coat hangers. Why have I got them? Well, you never know whether you've got coat hangers in your room or not. Well, you do, but what type are they? I've already checked here, and these are the ones with the hook. But sometimes you go into a hotel and they've got the modern fancy ones which have got just a sticky up bit, and that kind of latches onto something in the wardrobe, and they cannot hang anywhere. These will hang everywhere. You can wash your underpants, you can wash your socks, you can wash your shirt with the soap, hang it up with the pegs, and these are going to be dry tomorrow morning. But the thing I do all the time is I take clothes which are going to get close to their use-by date, and those socks, 3 pairs of socks, 2 of the underpants and 2 of the shirts, once I've worn them, they're going to get thrown, because I'm not going to take them back to Scotland and then throw them in the bin. What's the sense in that? So I will throw them here once they've been used. I don't have to wash them, and that frees up a lot of valuable space in my bag for those all-important souvenirs. Anyway guys, that's how I managed to survive for 6 days with that little bag. It's amazing And I'll tell you what, when the guy wanted to go through my bag at Dublin Airport, I thought, oh, you've got to be kidding me. It took me half an hour just to get that packed. But he was fine about it. Anyway, guys, thanks very much for coming along on this little adventure with Eurowings. You've seen what I get up to in the background here. I think I'm pretty well organised. I'll see you next time.